What do you think? Good.
Oh my goodness. Morning, everybody. It's May 11th, 2017. I'm getting ready to head into work for the day. Last night I came home and I was supposed to try to remote in and edit photos with Luke, and I was tired. So it was about 7 p.m. I messaged him and said, hey dude, I'm just gonna lay down. If you don't hear from me, I ended up crashing out for the night. And he was like, dude, I'm ready to edit. Like, come on, let's do this. He's like, just jump on your computer really quick. We'll get them done quick. I'm like, dude, tired, man. So I'm like, I don't even have my computer set up. So I was like, can you just share your screen to my phone? And he's like, all right. So we did a Google Hangout. He shared his screen, upped his resolution so I could see what was going on remotely on my little small phone screen, and we just went through it. So he breezed through the edits while I kind of just talked about what to do, what we should do, and my thoughts about each image. And we culled it down from 60 first passes to somewhere in the mid-20s, and that was second pass and initial edits or basic edits. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I got to basically help edit photos while I was laying in bed. And I don't know, I was trying to crash out, trying to go to sleep, but then I started getting my second wind at that point, and Sophie stayed in bed with me, and I don't know, it was probably about 9:30 when I finally was able to get to sleep, which is awesome. I didn't get up until 6:30. So I got probably 8 or 9 hours of sleep. I say 8 rather than 9 because I had my alarm set and I was hitting snooze for a half hour. So that was good. The rain subsided and the ground is all dry now and all that. We got some puddles and stuff like that, but not too bad, not too bad. So I'm hoping today we can go out to lunch. My coworker Shane, he told me at the beginning of the week, he said, hey, one of these days we'll go out to lunch and our work will pay for it. So he has a corporate card. And yeah, I think today's going to be the day. So I think we got enough done. If we can get a good 2-3 solid hours of working, by that I mean actual work outside of meetings and all that stupid stuff. I think we could get where am I going with this? I think that we would have some free time to go spend a solid hour and a half or whatever on lunch, and then coast out the rest of the day. So there's just a few things that we got to really work on that are major, and that's about it. This guy released this video and he was talking about Coinbase hacks and stuff like that. But one of the things he mentioned was trading across multiple exchanges. Excuse me. When I first got into crypto, I noticed that all the different exchanges had different value amounts for crypto. So, Ether might be worth $80 at one spot and $90 at a different spot. That was when I first got into it. And I always wanted to see if there was if it would be worth it to buy low on the one exchange, transfer my crypto to the other exchange, and then sell it high, and kind of do it like that. It wasn't until recently that I found out that the US dollar tether amount is not like a correct amount. So I mentioned it in a previous video, but I was basically talking about how US dollar tether is like 92, last I checked it was 93 cents. So one US dollar tether is worth 93 US dollars. So you could go off of that and say there's about a 7% difference. So when you're looking at a US dollar tether ether amount, let's say ether's $100 on the US dollar tether Polo, the actual value of ether is probably more around like 92, 93 bucks. So I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. I don't know. So that would also explain the discrepancy between values. So like, that's why like the US dollar tether amount doesn't match up with the purchase price amount on like Coinbase, for instance. Two totally different animals. So I didn't know that, but this guy mentioned, that like it's like exchanges overseas, like in Singapore or somewhere over there, those are showing different values than like our US-based exchanges. I didn't even think about that, but the DDoS attacks that hit Kraken and Poloniex may have only just been stateside, and meaning that like all the other exchanges aren't affected, so their values are potentially higher, mainly because they didn't experience that blip where everyone kind of panicked on the US exchanges. So I'm gonna try to look into that today. I probably won't have any time to do that. Yesterday, I think I maybe had like my personal computer up for like 15 minutes at most. So, but he mentions the name of the other exchange, and I was gonna look that up, the Singapore exchange or whatever. So his Coinbase hack, he was talking about setting up a new account in Coinbase, buying your daily limit, and then what he was talking about was your limit, your purchase of like ether, for instance, hits your Coinbase account before it hits your bank. So I think what he's talking about doing is scamming them. So taking that crypto that they gave you, transferring out to a different wallet, and then either reporting like your card was stolen or something like that through your bank, or like closing out your account or something to the point where you screw Coinbase out of crypto. That's not really a hack, that's more of scamming and all that. It's definitely illegal. They got your bank info and stuff because you got to confirm everything, so not really what I'm wanting to do or thinking about doing. But the guy that posted that video only had like 100 views and he has 8 subscribers, so I don't think he's just trying to get some views and stuff. But I'm tired, but I feel good. I think I got too much sleep. I haven't had a drink all week. I haven't drank any whiskey all week, which is probably good because I'm broke as fuck. So I'm gonna be running on cash until payday. So that would be cool though. Like, let's say Ether's 90 bucks on one exchange and it's 100 or whatever on a different exchange. I would, if it's possible, I would seriously consider selling all my Ether for the 100 bucks. If I got almost 30 Ether at a 10, and then I would buy it back up at the other rate. But if I got 30 Ether and I can make a $10 profit, that's 300 bucks. So per transaction, it would take a little bit of time to do the transfers and all that. I'd have to transfer from my cold wallet to the new exchange, sell on the exchange, and then transfer whatever I sell it for, either US dollar tether or BTC or whatever, I'd have to transfer it back over to like Poloniex to rebuy. So I don't know. I might do like a small test if I can find an exchange that has a really good price. So that's it. Stay tuned for more. Oh my goodness. Done working for the day. I'm exhausted. I don't feel good. I've had a headache, like a pounding head, neck ache all day. Spent a lot of time today working in the hot aisle, basically on the back side of the servers, and you have hot air just blowing into your face the entire time. So a bunch of times I felt like I was going to throw up at work, and just not fun. So pretty much got everything done that I needed help with. Shane even helped me move a rack into position. Look at this Jeep. It's like neon pink. But we got the rack put into place. It was the most sketchy thing I've ever done at work. If I think about it, I'll post a picture, or maybe I'll mention it tomorrow. I'll take a walk around the data center and kind of show you what I did, what we did. So I was supposed to go over by Luke's tonight. I'm just not feeling it. Like, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like I'm like overheated or something. I don't know what's going on here. I'm guessing I'm just like dehydrated or something. My car is just not really liking traffic right now. Bumper to bumper. People are nuts. You just saw that guy cut everyone off. That's awesome. But, yeah. Currently stuck in the middle of an intersection. No fucking shit. Do not let that guy in. They're gonna let a semi in, and I'm in the middle of a fucking intersection. Why? Dude's got a red light. That dude had a red light. Ah. Huh? I don't know what else to talk about, guys. My brain is fried. I'm just tired. I'm sick, and I don't want to deal with traffic right now. I really do not. So stay tuned for more. I see a Tesla in front of me up here. I want it. I want you. P90D.